me mash up the dance.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines. Now we'll look at Anaheim's starting lineup. Banchero is out there at Duncan. Then it's Reed, then it's Bird, and it's Houston at the 5. And for New Jersey, we've got Chamberlain, Ja Morant, he's out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Irving, and it's Williamson in at the 4.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's New Jersey. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. Irving passes to Williamson. Chamberlain with it. Just 5 to shoot. The shot from the low post is good.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Here's Houston. Duncan. The offensive rebound. Another shot. Duncan with another miss.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Here's Reed. Softly drops in the floater.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And the 3 ball is good.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
They get a hand on it. Reed with the steal. Bird with it. He's picked up by Morant.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here's Morant. Chamberlain kicks to Morant. Thompson sets the pick for Morant. And he banks in the layup.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Duncan's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Thompson outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Houston, guarded by Morant. Duncan left side from downtown. That doesn't go either for Duncan.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Loads it up for Williamson. It's stolen by Duncan. Inside. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Bird. Paul Millsap's checked in for Williamson. Anaheim also with the sub. Turner's checked in for Tim Duncan. New Jersey trails by 6. And first time out of the game called for New Jersey. Here's Morant. Outside Millsap. Back to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
This is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Out to the wing. Here's Reed. His three-pointers off the mark. New Jersey trails by 4. Thompson passes to Chamberlain. Turner against Morant. Pass to Chamberlain. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Here's Houston. Still scoreless. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. And they get it back. Millsap with the steal. Out to Thompson. It's stolen by Banchero. Bird left side. Pass to Houston. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Anaheim.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
And it's Anaheim with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Morant's got the ball here for New Jersey. 8-point game. Driving in. Can't get it to fall. Here's Anaheim. Reed misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Chamberlain hits them both. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Beal, and the basket is good.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Stolen by Brunson. Outside, Beal. Over Houston. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going.
The previous play is under.
He beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situation.
And it's Anaheim going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Anaheim, guys, what do you think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
So on the floor for Anaheim. Turner is out there with Banchero. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Brunson in at the point. Clock at 6. Irving. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Perfect soft touch there from Beal. He can be so delicate when needed.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. New Jersey making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Duncan, he's checked in for Anaheim. And there's the drive. Dawkins against Turner, right at the free throw line. Count it, and the Anaheim lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Dawkins.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And the shot goes in. Beal's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Timeout called, the Nets. Klay Thompson is checked in for New Jersey. Then for Anaheim, Bam Adebayo comes in for Miles Turner, and Larry Bird sub for Jalen Brunson. Nelson from outside bangs home the trifecta.
The point guard, Nelson, an effective three-point shooter because he understands when to take that shot.
The shot by Beal, no good. New Jersey trails by 7. Williamson right side. On the wing, Irving. Poked away. It's stolen by Banchero. Bird kicks to Duncan. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. Beal, that's for 2. The quick look, no good that time. Thompson for 3. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Anaheim leading by 7. Back to Beal. Drives to the hoop. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Banchero against Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Irving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
New Jersey making a switch here. Morant's checked in.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And Beal kicks to Bird. That 3 off the mark. New Jersey trails by 7. You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. So, Coach, thinking about Zion Williamson and his impact on the game, sometimes his playmaking can be overlooked a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is really unselfish And I think Zion actually relishes setting up teammates for shots more than he likes to score. He knows he's going to draw a lot of attention, and he creates shots for his team.
Just hearing you talk, I know you really like him, even personally, don't you? You love him as a player, but personally you like him.
Just a great person.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Beal's got 11 points in the quarter.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
Timeout called the Nets. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Dawkins. Then for Anaheim, Miles Turner, he's checked in for Adebayo. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Bradley Beal. Thompson passes to Morant. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
To the wing on the left. To the paint. Thompson dishes to Camby. Williamson kicks to Thompson. A three-pointer, no good. Anaheim lead by 7. Brunson adds a two-pointer. Pass to Duncan. Brunson outside. No good with the triple.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Anaheim. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Count that bucket. Bird's got his second bucket. Here's Houston. Nothing on the board.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Duncan, a screen. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Anaheim. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
They've got Klay Thompson. Zion Williamson is out there with Irving. Then it's Morant. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for New Jersey. Here's Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Shot on the wing. Bird misses.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Irving finds Thompson. Outside Irving. Thompson passes to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Count it, and the Anaheim lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Thompson.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Stan, no one knows Williamson's game more than you. You know it firsthand. Zion's physicality makes him incredibly difficult to defend.
Well, there's no question, Kevin. He's virtually unstoppable going to the basket. But as time goes on, you know everybody's athleticism decreases a little. If he's going to age well in the league, he's going to need to have that jump shot as a weapon.
I'm sure you told him that, didn't you?
I tried.
Thompson passes to Morant. And on the way from Irving for three. A second chance effort. Count it. And the Anaheim lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Chamberlain.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power. Hammering down the two-hand slam. Morant drives in. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
The Nets shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game. The first one falls.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Anaheim leading by 11. Out to Duncan. The three. And Anaheim with another three.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Irving against Banchero. A crossover. And it's Irving missing. Irving's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's Houston. He takes it in.
Just attacking the basket there. Houston drives it with such force for the finish.
It's the Nets now. They trail by 16. Williamson outside. Pass to Irving. Rejected by Banchero.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
The Nets making a switch here. Millsap's checked in. Anaheim also with the sub. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Tim Duncan. Morant with the screen on Banchero. Another miss by Irving.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Banchero, that's good.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Morant looking around. Up top, Chamberlain. Pass to Thompson. Will it go? Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Thompson's got 9.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game, Klay Thompson.
Houston, the pass to Bird. Here's Houston. Guarded by Morant. Here's Houston. And here's Bird for 3. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound in this one. And the layup is good. Chamberlain got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Paul Millsap picks one up. For Anaheim, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he knocks down the first one. Beal's checked in for Bird. And both free throws good for Reed. New Jersey trails by 18. Nelson outside. 36 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Houston. He's covered by Beal. 4 on the shot clock. Nelson from outside. Anaheim grabs the miss. Reed the pass to Houston. Back to Reed. Here's Houston. Millsap covering. Kicks it out to Banchero. And another miss by Anaheim. Nelson outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And it's Anaheim holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We come back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So on the floor for Anaheim, they've got Duncan. Bradley Beal is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Bird, and it's Adebayo in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Here's Beal. New Jersey with the rebound. Dawkins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Stolen by Duncan. Beal, that's for 2. The shot misses. Good D by Williamson. Out to Thompson. Shoots over Beal. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Anaheim. The lead is 15. That one falls.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Thompson outside. Down low. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Pass to Nelson, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Halliburton's checked in for Jameer Nelson. Beal can't get it to go. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. Chamberlain's checked in for New Jersey. Anaheim also with the sub. Reed's checked in. New Jersey trails by 17. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And again, no good by New Jersey. And here's Duncan. Pass to Brunson. Driving to the basket. There's Beal with the 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oh, that's blocked. Halliburton against Beal. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Anaheim?
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
And that one's good, Irving.
The high basketball IQ of Klay Thompson, finding a better look there.
Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
The Nets call time. Bird, he's checked in for Anaheim.
In for Anaheim, number 33, Larry Bird.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Thompson outside. Irving kicks to Williamson. Pass to Thompson. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Paolo Banchero.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Here's Houston, and the double clutch jam wows the crowd. Woo.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Thompson sets the pick for Morant. Houston pulls it in. Houston's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pulls it up. Duncan outside. Shoots over Chamberlain, and it's rebounded by Dr. J, Julius Erving. Anaheim grabs the miss. Duncan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Reed. Banchero outside. Hits it from 3-point range. And Anaheim leads by 21.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the Nets miss again. Thompson's got 3 of his 9 shots to fall. From outside the arc, connects from 3-point range. Thompson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Bird outside. And Anaheim with another 3.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Here's Houston, guarded by Morant. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
So New Jersey ends up going with a whole new group. And a new group getting ready for Anaheim. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Reed. Bam Adebayo comes in for Tim Duncan. Grant Hill, he's checked in for Banchero. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Bird. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Anaheim. Driving the lane, Houston shot's good.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Halliburton passes to Stojakovic. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Houston. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the
yep.
flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce 2-hander. So it's Anaheim picking up the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game.
You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run. Change it.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. And tonight we'll see Anaheim as they go up against Minnesota. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Now we'll look at Anaheim's starting lineup. We've got Paolo Banchero. Duncan is out there with Reed. Then it's Bird, and it's Houston at the point guard. And for the Timberwolves, Garnett is out there with Durant. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Wall, and it's Butler in at the 2 spot. Now here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Look at KD throwing it down, not giving the defense any opportunity.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. That bucket in no time at all.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Here's Houston. Nice D from Wall. About a minute played so far here in the first. Anaheim grabs the miss.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And Minnesota has possession after the basket by Anaheim on the other end. Here's Garnett. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Here's Houston. Out to Bird. Pass to Houston. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. Duncan with the bucket.
It's rare that you see this from Duncan, so you know he had to really like the shot.
Wall dishes to KD. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Reed pulling it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Sinks the triple.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Now here's Durant. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. KD's got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And on the interior, Banchero's a hard worker with terrific mobility.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
That free throw, good from Banchero.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Sloan's checked in. Anaheim also with the sub. Turner's checked in for Tim Duncan. Good on both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 3. Got a piece of it. Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Bird can't hit. Cousins, the pass to KD. Fires it up. And it's Bird with the rebound. Here's Houston. And the rejection by Cousins.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Cousins is a legitimate shot-blocking threat, using that reach to deter shots.
Walker's checked in for Minnesota. Beal's checked in for Anaheim. Now, here is Bird. Drills it from outside. Bird's got 6 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here is Wall. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Houston going inside. Good, and it's Bird picking up the assist. Houston's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Minnesota trails by 6. Here's Sloan, still without a basket. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Outside, Beal. And finished off by Beal.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Outside, Walker. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Anaheim leading by 8. Beal drives in. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Timberwolves on offense. Wall up top. The shot from 20 feet away. That one misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Anaheim leads by 10. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Anaheim.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
So on the floor for Anaheim, Jalen Brunson out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Turner in at the power forward. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself. And it's Monte Ellis with the finish.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Right wing. Releases, and it's sent back by Turner. Beal, that's for 2. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Brunson with it, picked up by Ellis. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. Here's Beal, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Ellis surveying the D. Thompson dishes to Walker. Ellis, the pass to Durant. Over Adebayo. Another miss by Minnesota. Anaheim leading by 8. There's Beal with the 3. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
And Walker kicks to Ellis. Pass to Durant. Ellis with a screen on Banchero. Durant, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Walker finds Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The drive by Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Anaheim making a switch here. Minnesota trails by 11. On the wing, Walker. Garnett the pass to Butler. High post, KD. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Pass to Bird. Here's Houston. Banchero right side. Bird inside the three-point line. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Here's Wall. And Wall with the slam.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
Here's Houston. Pass to Bird. Over KD. And Anaheim tacks on 2 more.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
And there's 1:45 left to play here in the second quarter. Wall's shot is good.
And that's too close. When Wall gets a shot that deep inside, it is almost automatic.
Here's Houston. Here's the 3. Great play by Bird to set it up. Houston's got 7 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Minnesota making some changes. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Martin in for Durant. Anaheim also with the sub. Brunson's checked in. Shoots it. Count it. And the Anaheim lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Kevin Garnett. Brunson against Wall. 18 feet out. Rebound Minnesota. Pass to Garnett. Now Butler. 3-pointer. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
For Anaheim, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the first one at the line is good. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Durant comes in for Kevin Martin. Then for Anaheim, Reedy's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Banchero in for Larry Bird. And Wall. Here we go now. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside, KD. Wall sets a screen for KD. Puts up a deep 3. What a shot by Durant! Brunson surveying the D. And it's Anaheim in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
DeMarcus Cousins out there with Garnett. Then it's Butler, and it's Durant, and it's Wall in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Left side, KD. Here's Garnett. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Garnett's got 6 points.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Durant. The shot that time, not on target. Anaheim leading by 9. Here's Duncan. Misses off the right iron. It's Garnett on the wing. He's covered by Banchero. And that one's good. Cousins.
Can't forget about the mid-range, Jay. Cousins rising up with confidence from there.
That doesn't go either for Duncan. Duncan's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. Garnett finds Wall. Banchero with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Here's Duncan. Duncan with another miss. And KD's got the ball here for Minnesota. 7-point differential. Contact will not stop Durant.
There's no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
So timeout called here, the first for Anaheim. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Houston. That shot misses. Wall with some nice D. That's tipped. Stolen by Duncan. To the middle. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. To the inside. Here's Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Here's Butler. And it's Bird with the rebound. Bird's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Banchero, that's good.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Wall taking his time here. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Minnesota making a switch here. Sloan's checked in. Anaheim also with the sub. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Tim Duncan.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
Bird can't hit. And Minnesota has possession. Trailing by 2. Garnett kicks to Sloan for the lead. Good. It's Garnett with the assist that time. Garnett's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Turner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
And it's crucial that Turner remains assertive like this because it's how he's going to get these calls.
And so he makes both from the line. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
Away team foul. 2 personal fouls. Second team foul.
There's 1:59 left to play in the third. Out to the right wing. Sloan shot is off. Here's Anaheim. They've held a 12-point lead earlier, and the shot is good.
Putting on the hard hat there. Give Turner credit for staying locked in on capitalizing no matter what.
Wall wide open. Off target from outside. Anaheim leading by 3. Here's Bird. That one goes. Count it. Bird's got 10. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Banchero against KD. A 3-ball. Durant. Money from deep.
And there's no shot Durant can't hit. Has an amazing touch from way outside the arc.
Timeout called. Anaheim. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Thompson comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Walker subbed in for Garnett. Then for Anaheim, Bam Adebayo comes in for Reed. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Bird. Out to the right wing. Houston, the pass to Banchero. And another miss by Anaheim. Minnesota with the ball. A 2-point game. No good from Durant. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Beal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the coaches want this from Beal. Play aggressive, force your way to the strike.
Martin's checked in for Minnesota. Ellis comes in for John Wall. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Walker. Kevin Martin on the wing. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Turner with the steal. Here's Houston. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Ellis against Beal. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Beal. Oh my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
And how about the use of that final possession? Perfect.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So on the floor for Anaheim. Duncan out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Bird in at the small forward. And Beal kicks to Brunson. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. And Anaheim leads by 8.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Garnett. Tries again. The kick out to Walker. From outside, off the mark. Anaheim leading by 8. Here's Brunson. And Anaheim tacks on 2 more.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
Timeout called, Timberwolves. Green, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Anaheim. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Minnesota's coach had some words for his team. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Stolen by Ellis. Here's Garnett. Anaheim grabs the miss. Here's Turner. It's rebounded by Ellis. Minnesota trails by 10. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Green. Durant comes in for Martin. And John Wall subbed in for Monte Ellis. From deep, Wall. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Anaheim. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points, and it's good, 2 points.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
Here's Durant, and the rejection by Bird. Count it, and the Anaheim lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Durant.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Turner's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Garnett finds Durant. Here's Cousins. Tim Duncan with the rebound. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Anaheim. And Turner throws it down.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Durant against Bird. Left side Durant. Great D that time from Bird. Anaheim leading by 11 from 11 feet away. Runs in the pass to Duncan. No good on the triple.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Anaheim making a switch here. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. All with it, guarded now by Duncan. Here's Garnett. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Cousins dishes to KD. Cousins with a screen for Durant. Over Banchero. Anaheim grabs the miss. Think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Out to Bird. Wants to get it to Reed and does. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. Pass to Houston. Shot clock at 6. Bird looking it over. Misses the jumper. Now the Timberwolves with it. Trailing by 13. Durant the pass to Garnett. Banchero against KD. No good. Here's Duncan. Garnett grabs the board. Cousins finds KD. Outside, Wall. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
And I love the patience of Durant, and then the quick decision when he sees something.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Duncan with a screen on Wall. Here's Houston. A terrific shot on the turnaround. So it's Anaheim picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. Now it's time for our player of the game.
Drill. Bucket of ice on me, how should I chill? Watch how I know how I'm rocking, you know how I'm built. Still in the trenches, we out in the field. If she in her bag, then it's Prada Chanel. The is fake, for real. Still that way. turn up if you feel that way. You can get this work, but the work don't ship, cause it really don't feel that way. Seen a whole lot of rapping and a whole lot of get chipped like ice. The price just went up, the checks come down from talking that spice. Talk to me nice. You know I'm an east side, big TD, step a whole rep that. Top dog since top ramen now, steak and lobster with a shrimp at. Put a ribbon on it.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. And tonight we'll see Anaheim as they go up against Houston. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Now we'll look at Anaheim's starting lineup. Duncan out there with Reed. Then it's Bird. Then there's Banchero. And it's Houston at the point. And for the Rockets, Harden out there with Frazier. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Duncan. And it's Bosh in at the power forward.
Here we go.
And it's going to be Houston off the tip. Now here's Frazier. Tight defense on him. Outside Bosh. And here's Harden for three. Anaheim grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Bird kicks to Reed. Poke loose. Back to Bird. Front past the arc. Bosh grabs the miss. Here he goes. Houston can't get it to go. Bosh will bring it up for the Rockets. Here's Harden. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
That one goes in. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Banchero brings the double team. Back to Frazier. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
Banchero inside. Anthony on him.
Clearly a foul.
Anaheim shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And free throw good from Banchero.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Now, here is Harden. Anthony, no one around. Off target from three-point range. There's the three. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Reed. Banchero's got 7 points in the game. Frazier the pass to Bosh. Now Harden. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Even if he's not a big man, Harden can score inside with the best of them.
Out to Duncan for the three. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Here's Bosh. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your home team, Chris Bosh. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And with Bosh, he's got so many tools he can beat you with. So adept at the mid-range shot, and he feels right at home at the free throw line.
Morris is checked in for Frazier. Anaheim also with the sub. Turner's checked in. Here's Houston. To the paint. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh.
A terrific look from Bosh there to set up a teammate for a good look.
Here's Turner. Out to Bird. This one for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Houston trails by 4. Now here's Harden. Bird pulls it in. Banchero with the ball. And Bosch picks him up defensively. And it's Banchero missing. Bosch dishes to Harden. Over Reed. And off the front iron. And in it goes.
Well, a master from the mid-range. Harden's so good at finding available space from that distance.
And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. So for the Rockets, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Duncan. And Kirilenko's subbed in for Anthony. Anaheim making a switch here. Harden against Brunson. A floater. Harden can't hit. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Anaheim. They lead by 4. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Here's Towns. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Morris kicks to Harden. Another miss by Houston.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Morris outside. Inside, here's Bosch. Anaheim grabs the miss. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Basket counts.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
It's almost hard to believe that somebody can throw it down like that.
It's a small club, right, Greg? I mean, it's a pretty small club, that's
very
for sure.
Exclusive.
He can really rise up.
And the defense knows this. Somebody has to come over to contest.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Anaheim leads by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Anaheim, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Here's Brunson. Hasn't made one yet. So on the floor for Anaheim. They've got Turner. Jalen Brunson out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Banchero. And it's Adebayo in its center.
Beal loves to fire off the catch.
Frazier scanning the floor. Over to the left wing. Here's Bosch. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist.
As soon as Bosch gets the ball inside, he takes it right at the defense. They really have no answer when he's that close to the basket.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Beal. Over Morris. And Anaheim tacks on 2 more.
Just such a polished scorer. Bradley Beal getting to the interior.
To the wing right side. Frazier against Brunson. Into the lane. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Beal. No good. Shot missing. Houston trails by 5. Morris passes to Karolinko. Towns a screen on Brunson. Frazier kicks to Towns. 6 to shoot. And here's Frazier. Takes it off the glass. Frazier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
So timeout called here, the first for Anaheim. James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. Duncan, he's checked in for Anaheim. Bird comes in for Jalen Brunson. Beal drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Beal's got 11.
Driving inside Beal is a real problem for the defense.
Frazier against Beal. Frazier outside. Karolinko up top. Launches it. Anaheim grabs the miss. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A drive by Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Such a big-time move from Beal, a big-time player.
Houston trails by 7. Stolen by Duncan. Frazier against Beal with the drive and the jam by Beal.
Great athleticism. Bradley Beal with his steps down and rams it.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Bosch.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Frazier.
2 minutes.
And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Anaheim leading by 9. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And Bradley Beal continues to produce for this team.
So for the Rockets, Ilgauskas is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Lewis comes in for Chris Bosh. And Carmelo Anthony is subbed in for Andre Karolinko. Here's Anaheim. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Lewis grabs the board. And here are the Rockets now. Harden outside. Launches a 3. And out of bounds as Anaheim gains possession.
On the floor for the away team, Allen Houston, Jalen Brunson.
Here's Anaheim. Pass to Houston. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. Taken away by Anthony. Harden dishes to Frazier. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Frazier's got 8.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
From deep, Brunson. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Houston trails by 9. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Frazier. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Now, that was a nice pass from Lewis, demonstrating that he's more than just a scorer.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. And it's the Rockets with the ball. And here's Anthony from the arc. Anaheim grabs the miss. Duncan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Houston. Nailed from three-point land. Houston's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now, here is Harden. Defense right on him. Lets it go with the three. Kept alive. Ilgauskas can't connect from short range. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Anaheim. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run, run. Here measuring up the shot.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Hey, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Frazier is out there with Harden. Then there's Chris Bosh. Then there's Duncan. And it's Anthony in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Persistence from Bosh, keeping after the ball on the offensive glass and following it up with a nice putback. We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And so Bird will bring it up for Anaheim. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Harden inside the three-point line, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Anaheim leading by 8. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Harden outside. Now here's Frazier. Defense is right there. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Frazier. Harden's got 15.
Well, you better be right up on James Harden or else he's going to bury these threes, and he will do it in bunches.
Bird outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Banchero outside. The Rockets pull it in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul. Bradley Beal's checked in for Anaheim.
In for the away team.
Houston trails by 10.
Bradley Beal. Away team foul. Willis Green. First personal foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Harden outside. And it's blocked. Hits it despite the hand. Great strong finish. And he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Paolo Banchero. The Rockets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Third team foul. At the line for 1.
Free throw drops for Harden.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes. He can create points in a number of ways.
There's Beal with the 3. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Frazier against Beal. Got a hand on it. Bird passes to Beal. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And Beal finds a way to the bucket. How'd he do that?
Houston trails by 12. Knocked loose. Stolen by Bird. Pass break Anaheim. And finished off by Banchero.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And Frazier's playing philosophy was established back in high school. Aggressive defense and hitting an open man is more productive than taking the wild shot.
Houston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for it. Houston making a switch. Morris is checked in. No good on the second free throw. Anaheim leading by 13. Here's Bird. And a slam dunk by Bird.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Bosch with the bucket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Timeout called, Anaheim. James Harden, he's checked in for Frazier. And it's Anaheim with the ball. Banchero looking around. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Harden's shot is off. Here's Anaheim. They're on a 14-6 run. And finished off by Banchero.
And how about the showmanship from Banchero, letting us know what he can do out there.
And Harden launches it from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Harden's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And finish off by Banchero.
And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And, boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
Morris into the lane.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And finished off by Banchero.
And, guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. They grab their own miss. Bosch, and the dunk by Bosch.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
And it's Banchero missing.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
With 4 seconds on the clock. And finished off by Banchero.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
And it's Anaheim in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
No good from Duncan. Houston trails by 14. Lewis outside. A shot by Frazier, no good. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Anaheim. Here's Beal, and it's blocked by Kirilenko. A shot by Harden, wide open. Trains the three-pointer. Harden's got 24.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Knocked away. Stolen by Brunson. Harden against Beal. Oh, the power on that threw-down.
Unreal. This is when the teammates feed off of Bradley Beal when he has it going like this.
Outside Kirilenko. Harden against Beal. Fires from way outside. Harden can't hit.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
To the middle. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Houston making some changes. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Wash comes in for Andre Kirilenko. And it's Carmelo Anthony in for Rashard Lewis. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anaheim's head coach talked to his team during that timeout. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And Banchero muscling through all that contact.
Stripped away. Duncan outside. Pass to Bird. Here's Banchero. Duncan with the block.
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Here is Frazier. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Count it, and the Anaheim lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from James Harden.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
Duncan, and he lays it straight in. Here's Harden. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Anaheim leading by 11. Here's Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
I can't think of a shot or move that Larry Bird doesn't have in his arsenal.
Bird against Harden. Harden draws the double. Shot clock at 6. Here's Frazier. And no good. Some solid defense from Reed. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Houston. Bosch has got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's stolen by Duncan. Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Frazier against Bird. Back to Harden. Tipped away. Banchero with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Yep, that one goes. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Anaheim.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Pass to Anthony from the arc. Rejected by Banchero.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Rockets with another miss. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Anaheim. 17-point lead, their biggest. And it's blocked by Kirilenko.
Substitution on the board.
For three, Mitchell gets the three-pointer to fall.
Mitchell.
And Anaheim leads by 20.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Morris looking over the floor. So it's Anaheim picking up the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.
Stopping, baby. Okay, let's do it. I'm his favorite. I'm his favorite lady.
I ain't really got time for you, but I always find a slot. Left the stool 4 a.m. Now I want you in my spot. You always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. Anybody try to play with you ain't ducking me. Rock with me, baby. Ain't no one stopping us, baby. Okay, let's do it. You my favorite. You my favorite lady. Okay, let's do it. My ex wanna, but I'm off that.